Well, good afternoon, everyone. It is Mr. Sunshine Locksmith Eddie coming to you live right here in sunny South Florida. And boy, have we got a special treat for you today. You know, Mr. Sunshine's always got something going on. He's always doing something, whether we're doing locksmithing, whether we're selling the American dream here in real estate, or we're rebuilding Rolls-Royce brake accumulators and valves and stuff like that. Well, right now, what you're looking at is two of my new acquisitions. These are two glass bead sandblasting cabinets. And we're going to talk a little bit about these cabinets right here. The first one right here, this is a Trinco. That's right, this is the Trinco 20CBD blaster. And what you can see, it's got the legs on it. This is got the dust collector, the Trinco dust collector with a heavy-duty foot pedal down there. We have our regulator here along with our gauge. We actually have an air compressor that has an air dryer on it. And what we did was we just got done putting this together. And we're going to talk a little bit about this sandblaster right now. What you have here, this has the lift-up door. All right, it's made out of 14 gauge steel, heavy-duty commercial unit. You can see this right here. We have brand new, I just put brand new seals in it. You can see there's the suction for the vacuum. It's got the blaster here. We actually have a Rolls-Royce accumulator in there. Now, this cabinet is going to have the aluminum oxide. That's right. You're going to use various blast materials on this when you're glass beading, whether you're using silica, sand, which give you silicosis, glass beads. We have several types of media, but we're going to be using the black aluminum oxide in here. And matter of fact, you can see it has the carbon tungsten gun along with the gloves in here, heavy duty, everything. It's a beautiful unit, to say the very least. And what we've done, we have the regulator here. We put brand new light in here. We actually replaced the lens up in here. As a matter of fact, we'll show you the lens. There's the lens right up there. You can see that brand new bulb up there. You can see the brand new foam that goes all the way around. It seals the unit beautifully. And that's what you want to have. You want to make sure that it's sealed all the way around the door and around the top, so you don't have a lot of sand blasted throughout your shop. And what I did on a lot of these, and I'm going to show you on the next one, I put a regulator here, a little a dimmer. So when you're running the vacuum, if you run it full blast, you can hear it come on. When you're blasting, it's got so much suction that it's going to suck it right up out of there, and all your media is going to go right up into the collector. All right, and this is the collector here. It has a special bag that picks up the debris and drops it down, so you don't have any dust blowing through your property, through your garage. And I don't have the air hooked up, but you can see brand new valve. And this is a regulator. You can actually run this up to about 125, 130 psi, but you don't need to use it that high, because you want to be able to cut with your aluminum oxide or glass bead. You don't want to blast it and explode it upon impact. So by doing your different pressures of the air along with the special media you're going to use, you're going to get a nice smooth finish. Now we're going to get this one to look like a mirror finish. All right, and as you can see, it's brand new glass, brand new foam around there, the seal, and a lens protector. You always want to put a lens protector on your glass. Right here you can see that this is actually a plastic lens protector on here, and that way you're not going to etch the glass. You're going to hit that screen first, and then you'll be able to save your glass so you can see it a lot better. Got the gloves through here, and as you can see, just by revving it up, you can get the pressure just so you're not sucking out all of it. And then we go ahead and flip it off. This is the Trinco 20 CDB glass bead cabinet. This one happens to be on legs. And again, it's a beautiful unit, heavy duty. You can find these brand new. They're running anywhere from $800 to $1,600 for the complete set. It has a heavy duty foot pedal. You actually just put your foot here, reach in there, and you can blast. And as the air comes up through, you can regulate it the way you want. All right, so let's move on to our second one here. This one is the Econoline. This is the Econoline Mini Blast. Now, this was a bench top And this is a very interesting unit here. We did a lot of work on this one. We bought it. I actually found it online really reasonable. And as you can see, it's got a smaller window. All right, we did the same with the dimmer on here. This has the Dayton blow vacuum back there. This actually has glass beads in it, and we're going to show you about that here in just a minute. So by turning it all the way up, you can run it all the way up, and then you can turn it all the way down. All right, so when you open it up, the Econoline Mini Blast. When you open this up, you can see what's going on here. We actually have the vacuum exhaust right here to suck it out. We have your glass beads. You can see the glass beads. Now they have different grits of sand glass beads. I actually just got the one there at Harbor Freight. You can buy specialty ones, but for all intents and purposes, for what we're using, we were going to go with walnut shells, but walnut shells would be good for wood if you're going to remove paint and stuff like that. For what we're using as far as the steel and aluminum and stuff like that, aluminum oxide is going to take off any kind of rust or stuff like that, and then this is going to give it a satin smooth finish. You can see the glass beads down there. This one actually came with a pencil blaster. It had a pencil blaster here. This was the valve that loosens it up to get the Sandblast, the glass bead media up through the pencil. It would take an extremely long period of time for what I'm doing, so we went ahead and we still have the unit for the pencil, but we just went ahead and hooked ourselves up a gun. This is actually from TP Tools. Scat Blast right here, and boy, does it do a fantastic job. There's your tungsten nozzle there with the air jet. This one you can run anywhere from 20 to 120 psi. This is made out of 14 and 11 gauge steel. It's got the foot pedal. Now, the thing what we did here with the vacuum down there, and actually what we did was I made a what's called a dust deputy vacuum system. Okay, now when you're running sand, whether you're running glass beads, whether you're running aluminum oxide, whatever kind of media, if you're going to run it straight down into your dust collector, you're going to, all the media that's going to get sucked up is going to go down into there, and you're pretty much either going to have to strain it all out or you're going to lose it. All right, and then eventually you're going to burn up your motor if you don't replace that filter religiously. Right here we have the dust deputy, and what it does is when you're blasting, the vacuum sucks it up and it brings it here into the dust deputy. It actually spins around and drops the media down into this bucket where all the fresh, clean air from the vacuum is going to come down here and down into the vacuum. Actually, right here you can see it. We have a Dayton. That's a beautiful Dayton vacuum system right there. And again, I can regulate it and bring it up all the way up like that. You can see how you can see the dust blowing. You can see the glass beads flowing around in there. It's actually getting sucked up. So we're going to keep that down so we don't lose our glass beads. And as you can see, look at that unit. It sucks it right up. It sucks it right up into through here into this, down into the bottom. So and your vacuum will virtually stay clean throughout your entire operation. Once in a blue moon, you take it out and just dust it out. But it should, all your media and everything that you stripped off is all going to end up down there. So there it is, dual units. We got them all done. They're all ready to go. We got aluminum oxide to do the blasting on there, and then we hit it with the glass beads, and then we have a perfect job. If you're looking for any kind of sandblasting or anything else, you can buy those. You can find these online. You can find a great deal through some of the online auctions and stuff like that. Brand new. If you want to buy a brand new unit, again, you're going to pay top dollar, and but you're going to get a quality unit in either the Trinco or the Econoline. You can actually convert these to use soda blasting, but we'll do that in a different video. Hope you enjoyed it. Pick up that phone, 561-693-8636. Coming to you live right here in sunny South Florida.